What's up, everyone, and welcome to Classic Video Review. And I recently picked up a few Jean-Claude Van Damme films. And if you have been watching my channel and watch me do these movie reviews, you will find that I tend to like most of his movies. Other than this one, I Hate Cyborg. With that being said, today I watched Maximum Risk. So, Van Damme plays somewhat of a dual, I lost my train of thought. That's another thing when we do the movie reviews, I don't do any edits in these, so if I lose my spot where I'm talking, we'll find our way through it. Dual role. He plays two brothers that were separated at birth, and the one brother knows about the other one. The kind of one that's in the shady business ends up getting killed by undercover agents who are trying to get a list so that it doesn't get released, and then they lose everything. Kind of weird, right? But anyways, yeah, the brother dies, then the other brother finds out about it, goes to the funeral, and starts tracking down, wanting to know. He ends up going to his mother. The mother tells him everything that kind of happened. So he goes looking for his brother, I think in New York. Starts macking on and kissing on this girl, which, by the way, okay, so he's got like this partner at the beginning at the funeral and stuff. That actor's acting was horrible. It seemed like most of his lines were dubbed over, voiced over. And then the taxi cab driver who picks him up. My God, what an annoying character. And I'm watching and I'm just thinking to myself, oh no, don't tell me this is going to be a guy who's going to be throughout the whole film. No, thankfully the guy gets shot, and what a pathetic death scene. I mean, hey, you made it in Maximum Risk. You made it in a Jean-Claude Van Damme film that made money, but your acting was bad. Jean-Claude's acting in this, not bad. I'll be honest, him and the girl, she was dating the brother who got killed, and then eventually ends up sleeping with the other brother, which, by the way, they end up getting caught by the agents and are in a hotel room, and they just decide to go in the bathroom and bang while the two agents are out there, and you can literally tell they know what's going on by the look on their faces. It's ridiculous. So the Russian mob is after them. One of the head leaders of the mob tries to kill the guy, but the main big guy does not want him dead. He wants him brought in. He looks at him as a son. Matter of fact, then Jean-Claude ends up going to this, like, what would you call it? Steam bath place. And almost looks like he's going to be taken out. But then the guy's like, you were safe here. You have no need for guns. Which ends up turning into a situation where a guy gets stabbed and killed. A bunch of people get shot in there. What is his name? Shoot. I just had it. Dang. Oh, was it Michael Roker? Roke, whatever. The guy, Guardians of the Galaxy does this a lot with James Gunn. He's in this. He plays like a Kevin Nash Russian mobster from like The Punisher. Like, he's really jacked. He's got bleach blonde hair. Kind of an okay accent. You don't really hear him talk too much. It's more grunts and just action. I do like the soundtrack to this film. This is definitely far better than Cyborg. Out of the ones that I've seen, because I'm looking right at them, I got Time Cop, Street Fighter, Death Warrant, Nowhere to Run. I'd say this is at the bottom of those. It's not great, but at the end of the day, you know what? This is still better than any Steven Seagal film I've watched. Even Out for a Kill. That's the only one I liked, and it was because it was so ridiculously bad. It was kind of entertaining. This wasn't bad. I mean, it had its dull moments towards the end, but for the most part, not bad. Was released theatrically, so this isn't a direct-to-video film. Made money, so yeah, it's not bad. It's by Columbian Pictures. You can find this for free on Tubi and maybe Amazon, but I know Tubi for sure. A lot of his films are on there. So yeah, what do I give? Let's see, what Alan Silverman of The Voice of America, an action-packed, sexy thrill ride. Yeah, there is nudity in this, so don't watch this with your kids. The chick gets naked twice, changing her clothes, and then when she has her, bathroom scene with him. Man, what do I give it? It's not bad. That's the thing. It's not bad, but it's not fantastic. It's not one of them films where I'm going to be like, can't wait to watch this again. Shoot, man, I'm trying to think. Maximum Risk, The Other Side of Safe. A sheer blast of supercharged adrenaline by Bill Hoffman of the New York Post. I'm going to give it a 3. I think a 3 is, you're not awful, you're not fantastic, you're average. A 2.9. It's slightly below, because I'm trying to think of other movies I've given a 3 to, and I feel like this is a little too generous. Put it down in the 2s. It's still a decent film. Like, it's a decent Van Damme film. So, I recommend it. I enjoyed it, and I look forward to watching another one. I've got 2 more on deck that I can do. I'll show you guys here, so you get a little preview of what is to come. I don't know when I'll do them, though. So, it might be next. It might be a week or whatever. But we've got Desert Heat, which I found out is actually called Inferno elsewhere. And then Double Team. I was about to watch this one. Unfortunately, my tape is having issues with it. So, might be a minute before we watch Double Team. But Van Damme, Rodman, Mickey Rourke, like, come on. That seems crazy. And then, yeah. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoy watching Van Damme films. I've always said, you got Arnold and Schwarzenegger are, I literally just said his first and last name. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone are like the 2 of the tippy top of the action star list. And then for me, right slightly below them is Van Damme. Because I was thinking about it, like, who, bottom of the barrel, like the far bottom, the dead last, is Steven Seagal for me. I hate him. Probably above him is Dolph Lundgren. Chuck Norris, I know he's on the list, but I've not seen his films, so I can't judge him. Same with Bruce Lee. Today's action star, I would say, is Dwayne Johnson. Which, by the way, I was trying to think, like, who else? Maybe Chris Hemsworth? I don't know. Chris Pratt, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of my ranking. Van Damme is number 3 for me. And at times, I can't say he's better, because, gosh, man, Stallone at times, I'm trying to think, like, he might actually kind of be number 1. And before you say it, Bruce Willis, I don't consider him a super action star, because when I think about him, I only think of Die Hard, which, yeah, it's a great film series, but he did so many different things, comedy, dramas, whatnot. Another one to think about, actually 2, now that I'm looking at my wall here, Clint Eastwood and Mel Gibson. Just saying, just throwing those 2 names out there as far as, like, who are the greatest action stars of all time. But yeah, I was thinking about Stallone. He may have to take number 1, because, like, Rocky, Rambo, come on. Those alone, I can't think of anything really other than Terminator. There's not a whole lot that Arnold consistently made that was great. He's just the top name. But yeah, I know this kind of went off into a tangent, but I just wanted to show some love to it, because I was fairly surprised. Again, most of these Van Damme films are a first time ever watches for me, except for Street Fighter and Time Cop. Those are the only 2 that I had watched previously. And so to come in and start doing movie reviews, like Nowhere to Run, love it. Death Warrant, wasn't bad, I enjoyed it. Maximum Risk, wasn't bad, I enjoyed it. Cyborg, dog shit. But anyways, I appreciate you coming and checking out this movie review, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.